Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Train Corner. This is your host, Emilio. Oh, and today we are looking at this thing, which is the Bachmann HO scale dual crossing gate thing. It has nickel silver, easy track, and can also be used on 30 scale trains. Well, it says gates automatically lower when the train approaches. See here? Let's get it back of the box. It's literally just the same picture as the front, but there's just no more information. Okay, Bachmann's boxes are very boring if they're not train sets for some reason. Like, they're really boring. There's nothing to really see. Balls. Okay, so, like, here's the sides. It's all basically the same, but that's upside down. See it right there? Okay, it's just the same. So let's just unbox it. Yeah. Unboxing. Slide the thing. That comes out, and you pull this white. Can the thing come on? Okay, why? Why is it giving me so much trouble? New camera angle. Okay, we have a new camera angle. So can this thing get out now? Maybe I have to hold the bottom of this to pull this out. I did. So, we have this white box to where we open the hatches and we reveal our crossing gate. Remove the crossing gate from this cardboard. How do you open this? It's the first time I actually opened one of these, and I have no idea how to do it. I want to put the thing back in the box, but I don't want to break any of it, but also why do they make it this difficult to unbox a thing? We can actually admire some of these details after we get it out of the box fully. In whatever wizard way you manage to do it, because I can't seem to... There. Get that out. Was that really it? Did I just have to break that? Is this broken? So you see this is pressure plate. So basically both go down depending on what side of the pressure plate is put down. It's like the middle doesn't really exist when they're both down. We also have a bag of extra doodads. This thing, which I'll open. Which I will open with moderate difficulties. Why do they make their stuff so difficult to open? I was so blessed with these are the last one. Oh, because tape. So anyway, we get this stuff out. Yeah, we get this stuff. You get some more road to clip on the edges of this. So like push that in. Now that's smooth road. You get these light posts to put on. Where do they go? That's really a good question. Where do they go? They go on here, right? Okay, I wish I wasn't an idiot so I knew where to put these. Maybe if I look at the manual. Hold on, let me look at the manual. Okay, it's not a manual, it's a sticker. Why is it a sticker? This is a sticker. Why? Like, what's the point of it? So anyway, you're supposed to like put it down and can it focus, please? Get it focused. Anyways, yeah, you push it down and then you insert it. So let's do that. Okay, so we're putting it the gate down. Then we insert this into the gate somehow. I must have gone wrong somewhere. How am I doing it? No, I'm not. What am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do? Yeah, great review, man. I love how I can't actually figure out how to make this work. So fun. It's so fun when the guy who's supposed to be reviewing something can't make the product work. But not like from the product being bad, it's just from my own stupidity. Like, I feel so confused. What do you mean? It's on the it's on the front of the box. That doesn't seem to be having any problems. I'm gonna take a read of the thing again. Lower the gate and insert the crossing signal into the base stand through the semicircular rod. Oh! Like this. Yeah, like that. I'm dumb. Hello, if it wasn't clearly obvious, I'm not that smart. People who actually like have seen this product before are probably like, "Oh, why are you doing that?" Because I'm not smart. Anyway, yep, it's on it now. I'm gonna do the other side by myself, so you don't have to witness it again. Wow, won't you look at that? It exists. Let's look at it a little closer and actually like get it to run and like make sure it like works by like with trains. So I'm gonna do that. If you want to skip the close examination, skip to the timestamp that'll appear right now. Yep, skip it. Alright, bye. Alright, we're back in closer look corner again. Because it's a railroad crossing, there's not really much intricate detail to look at. I'll display the price on it right here on the screen for a bit so you can like see how much it costs and see if that's worth it, because man, there's not really that much detail here. We have some like grassy kind of looking stuff, but it's very shiny. The road looks fine, but where like the clip-on bits are, you can see like bumps. The printing is very adequate. There's a little crack in the paint right here. And is that a hair or a scratch? That's a scratch. There's a scratch on it that probably won't be in your example, but it is on mine. We have some like yellow stuff over here for some reason. I don't know why. There's random bits of yellow. Yeah, there's not really anything that's interesting about this. This kind of like crossing gate where like there's a pressure plate and like it pushes down has been around since like the Tyco days. So it's not like a new like wireless whatever. It's just how like kind of cheap crossing gates have been made since like the 80s and 60s and 70s and stuff. So let's actually set up a loop of track and run an engine on it. Hey, so I suppose you remember this guy. This guy is going to be our test subject for most of the stuff I review. And I've constructed a small little oval for this to work. So let's give it a first test run so we can actually judge how good it performs. Well, not how good the locomotive performs. Like, what just happens if we just let it run for a bit. And we're off. Wrong direction. Now we're off. Okay, that's weird. Okay, it seems to stop every time, like, on the edge of that. So I'm gonna run a little slower and try to find out why that happens. And then we're gonna have some running shots of this thing working properly. Okay, what is catching? Like, what is, like, going on over there? I'm gonna cut power. Seriously, what is going on over there? Let's take a closer look. Try to check out why this keeps stalling. Okay. It's like we go back, chug, 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 and then it just stops. Like, if it's going fast enough, it just goes on its merry way. I turned the power off, so that's why it's not moving. But why is it hitting this, like, bottom of the pressure plate and refusing to move? I'm gonna initiate power to see, like, what's up. Okay, power has been turned back on. So let's, like, it's going the wrong direction. Let me fix that. Okay, it's going the right direction now. Now, why is it doing that? Because it seems to just be that little bit, and then it just doesn't want to do anything. And I want to see why. So we're coming up. It stops. Why? I'm going to push down on it. Okay, I think the problem, because all I did was like push down on it and then it started going again. I think the engine like goes on the pressure plate and then gets pushed up by the pressure plate, which then causes it to stop. Let's push down the cab roof. No, let's push down this dome. Yeah, and then it happily trots along again. Okay, that was weird, but we solved that mystery. Let's get to running, shall we? So my plans for these running shots is that we're going to get some shots of the crossing gate in action, just some general running shots. So let's couple up to this train. Wrong way. Well, they coupled up. There, the engine coupled. Now we're off. And we're stuck. Don't you love when you're going to work and the train gets stuck on the crossing? 'Cause I do. Nice. Alright. So, ratings. For $45, you could do better, but you can very much do worse. The detail is honestly not that good. I'm not going to knock any quality points off for the instructions because I was just dumb and didn't know how to do it. It was very self-explanatory if you actually, were smart, which is not me, but it's pretty good. Everything is snaps on. There's a little unsightly seams in the road with the bumps, as I previously stated. And the rest is fine. The pressure plate system feels a little outdated because, one, it also affects compatibility. Because, one, it's been used, I think the earliest I know of it being used is like the 70s with Tycho's stuff, but it was probably made earlier. And the compatibility just kind of isn't great with, like, because this is basically model power. If you get rid of the whole hand fee thing, this is like model power's 040, and it can't actually get across this without some problems. So, yeah. But performance, it performed the same even without the, like, stalling. It looks good enough. I thought it'd be like the lifelike ones where it'd, like, around jump around as each car went on it, which it didn't really do that much. So that's good. It's probably because these cars have actual weight. And, yeah, pretty good. So I'll give it B plus. For value, you could do worse, but you could very much do better. So I'm going to give it like a C plus on value. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good time.